So you might recall that school was once about history, grammar, and arithmetic. Well, not to the Toronto District School Board, who's now taking your kids' education in a whole new direction, namely the bedroom. In the curriculum these days, gender politics and new forms of very kinky sex education. All right, Rebecca Thompson's here in Toronto with more, not just on this sex education, and I got to tell you, I blushed when I read some of the things that they're suggesting kids do. I didn't even know you could do these things. Not to mention a proposal for a queer-centric school where a meeting was held last night, and the media naturally was shut out of this public meeting.
Yeah, regarding this queer-centric school, it's a new proposal by a former Toronto School Board trustee, a student trustee. His name is Fan Wu, and he says the point of the school is to have students think critically about sexuality. He explains what's behind the creation of this school. We did hear from him last night, even though the media was shut out of the meeting. Listen in.
Well, first of all, I want to dispel the segregation myth, the myth that, the TDSB might be wanting to create the school to segregate queer students, segregate lesbian, gay, bi, trans students. That is not at all the case. This school would be a school of choice, which means that straight people or straight students can enter. Students from all financial and academic backgrounds would be absolutely allowed to enter. And the goal of this school would be to bring people from different backgrounds in one school under this umbrella of the queer-centric school.
Okay.
Now,
doesn't that kind of sound like what we have right now?
Yeah, exactly. So it's surprising. It's a proposal before the Toronto School Board, and there was a meeting last night, and we're still collecting information as to what happened at the meeting, right inside the meeting. Now, when it comes to students and their sexuality, Alex, as you mentioned, the Toronto School Board put resource links right on their website. And here's one. It's called positive.org. Now, it gives advice to students on how to foster positive relationships. But what's shocking is that it includes an example of a bonding experience of shoving vegetables up one another's body parts in a sexual way. There are many graphic messages on the website that, Alex, I can't repeat on TV. Now, the Coalition for Positive Sexuality, they say they're an activist organization, and on the website they say, please help to us continue providing teens with candid sex information materials. Now, we asked people on the street what they thought of this. Listen in.
Are you serious? That was put on there? That's a little strange, especially on a website.
It's more of an awareness thing, so I'm pro, I guess. Yeah.
I think they should take it down. Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea. No.
I'm ignorant to the situation, so I don't know why they would post that. So it sounds very different.
Now, Alex, according to the Toronto School Board, the intent behind this page and providing the link right on their page was to provide sexual health information that's not covered in the curriculum. But we have heard from parents and active advocates on this. They're not too happy. In fact, one individual is taking it a little bit far, or one step farther, I should say, Dr. Charles McVady, who is the president of a Canadian Christian college. He's actually written to the Attorney General of Ontario asking for them to commence criminal proceedings on the Toronto School Board.
Yeah, and I think that we're going to be hearing a lot more about this, because it's one thing to hear about it, but if you actually read the website, it is shocking what they suggest your kids can get involved in. Exactly. What do I know? Nonetheless, Rebecca, thanks so much.
Thank you. So
we are taking this conversation online for our daily web poll, and we're talking about this link on the Toronto District School Board's website enticing children to experiment sexually with vegetables and other items. Is it appropriate for a publicly funded school board to be a gateway for such advice? Head on over to sunnewsnetwork.ca and cast your vote.